Today I'm going to talk about one of my favorite topics, the future of investments, the future of money, and specifically cryptocurrencies. I'm going to start with a little bit of my background. I am a trained analyst. After graduating from Harvard, my first job was a commercial property underwriter for General Reinsurance. So I am trained in managing high-valued risk. Prior to becoming Treasurer of the United States, I was Managing Director of Investments for a $22 billion firm based in San Francisco. And I was asked by President Obama to be part of the Treasury transition team at the height of the financial crisis. As you heard, I was the longest Senate-confirmed official in the Obama administration. And yes, it is my name on the lower left-hand side of U.S. money. So out of the approximately $2 trillion of U.S. currency in circulation worldwide, my name is approximately on 1.8 trillion. So I can honestly say that no one has made more money than I have. And I want to start by saying I am also on the board of Ripple, which is XRP, cryptocurrency. But I want to make something very, very clear. Blockchain is here to stay. The train has left the station. You're going to hear me quoted about that all the time. As far as I'm concerned, whether it's fractional real estate, whether it's art, whether it's NFTs, blockchain is not going away. And so the question is, how do we take advantage of this?
Hey everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. This is a very, very fun video. I got a lot of surprises for you. And the first surprise is the Ripple board member, Rosie Rios. She was in Dubai giving a keynote at the Future Innovation Summit. And yeah, she has kind of a surprising share. I'm going to play that next. Along with, well, just some crazy stuff happening in this space. Can you believe the 2 trillion of U.S. currency that's in current circulation? 1.8 trillion has her name on it? Yeah, I think she was right to say nobody's made as much money as she has. Oh gosh, it's just funny. Okay, check it out. Look what she is doing now.
You might have seen recently how President Biden has signed an executive order earlier this year to study digital assets over this next year. Now, I was honored to also be part of President Biden's Treasury transition team. In fact, I'm the only person in the world who's been on Obama's Treasury transition team, both terms of the Obama administration, and most recently, President Biden's Treasury transition team. I consider that a huge honor that I can serve my country in that way. So when President Biden signed this executive order to look at digital assets, we hope that the recommendations are going to accomplish several things. One, to encourage regulators to ensure sufficient oversight, to encourage the Financial Stability Oversight Council to identify and mitigate financial risks, to direct coordinated actions across agencies to mitigate illicit financing and national security risks, promote safe and affordable financial services, and finally, but not the last thing surely, to explore a U.S. central bank digital currency. Now, I led the Future of Money initiative when I was Treasurer of the United States, so this is a continuation of the work that was done under the Obama administration that will continue aggressively throughout this next year in the Biden administration. So cryptocurrency is one of the greatest wealth disruptors and is the next investment frontier for the masses. But in order for there to be a true democratization, their extreme volatility has to be addressed. In fact, many investors sit on the sidelines because the cryptocurrency market is risky. So we at Unicoin Hunters and Transparent Business as the parent company have identified a need for securitized and transparent cryptos that address this while protecting investors from inflation to help manage risk. I would like to introduce to you Unicoin. It's a next generation coin that will be backed by assets and pay dividends to its holders, and also, again, create an opportunity that otherwise did not exist in this form. Unicoin is a securitized digital asset and leverages equity positions on the companies that are part of unicorn hunters. I am very careful about what I promote and what I lend my name to, but this is a product I believe in, and I should also add that I'm also on the board of Transparent Business, which is the parent company of Unicorn Hunters and Unicoin. You will hear a lot more about Unicoin by our president, Silvina Moschini, who is also on the agenda for this conference. So I will leave all the details to her, but I want to make sure that you know, again, this is something that I believe in and something that you will hear much more about around the globe as it really takes off later this year. Again, I'm thrilled to be part of the Future Innovation Summit. You can find me at booth A3 today, where I and our team will be happy to answer any more questions. And if you come visit us and you have your US currency with you, I will sign your money as a souvenir. Happy to do it. And again, thank you so much for this invitation. I look forward to meeting as many of you as possible.
Here is the Unicoin website. It is unicoin.com, and it is a coin that is going to be backed by the assets, which is the equity of the companies that appear on their show. And it's going to pay dividends. And what's really interesting is they target the price of this particular coin to be $40 by 2026. Now, of course, they can't promise that is guaranteed, but very interesting that they actually target a price. And the minimum investment is $5,000, and $5,000 will give you 50,000 unicoins. You can really get all your questions answered. They have a very good FAQ and a few more videos of Rosie doing some keynotes in various locations. So if you're interested in checking it out, it is unicoin.com. All right, moving right along. This is John M. Griffin, currently the finance chair at the University of Texas McCombs School of Business. He owns Integra FEC LLC. That is the company that is receiving millions of dollars from the Securities Exchange Commission, the SEC, in contracts. And he is also the one that is dispatching Patrick Doody as the XRP expert for the SEC versus Ripple case. Let me just show you the size of contracts his company has received. 13 million has come by the way of contracts from the Securities and Exchange Commission. That would be 81.7% of the 16.2 million that has gone to his company. He's got money coming from the Department of Justice, from the Department of the Treasury, the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and the Department of Homeland Security. He is engaging in litigation consulting and research connected to fraud discovery and recovery. The missions of these companies is to expose darkness and to aid the defrauded. I view my academic research and activities at Integra as alternative avenues to accomplish a similar goal of exposing fraud and aiding the defrauded. For more information about Integra, see, and he lists the website. Here's his bio on the McCombs School of Business website, and if you click on this link here, it takes you to the website that we just came from. I hope the sleuths start to do a little bit more research. There's somebody new making content in the crypto space, and that would be Cathie Chu. She is a former Wall Street Journal and USA Today paper reporter. It's really fun to see that she's getting into crypto. She earlier in the month had Hester Peirce on. She also recently interviewed Sheila Warren. Sheila has been at a Ripple event. Also, Sheila is one that, she's front and forward everywhere from the World Economic Forum to events in Washington, D.C. Anyway, look who she had on just recently.
I mean, just to go back, one thing that we introduced early on was a more modern type SWIFT replacement for moving money cross borders. SWIFT technologies built in the 1960s Today, you have companies that are global almost instantly using the internet. They needed something more modern. We created something called RippleNet in 2015. But then we introduced the ability not only to message, but actual to settle payments. So that is actually moving funds in 2018 with an add-on service called On-Demand Liquidity. And the add-on service leverages XRP, a digital asset, to move money around the world. And that product has grown tremendously. As soon as we introduced that product and we started gaining momentum, we saw RippleNet traction go through the roof, which has been really exciting. That value proposition is really moving money around the world a lot faster with less cost in terms of capital costs of pre-funding around the world to grow their business. And again, a run rate for RippleNet overall, $15 billion. That is awesome. I would say hey, that is better growth than I had expected. So I'm excited about continuing that. We're also available, the ODL product, on-demand liquidity product that leverages XRP, is available in 23 countries. So you can use our product to pay out to 23 different countries around the world. We're really excited about that. And again, we're doing great, especially in emerging markets where there isn't a solution like ours. It solves a real customer pain point.
Yes, that was the general manager of Ripple, Ashish Birla. And if you go to the XRP Arcade YouTube channel by Leonidas, you can see that video in its entirety. All right, everybody, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.